Alright everybody, welcome back to another Wednesday night scrim hosted by myself, SnowBack.
Welcome
Thank you
to
guys for
PUBG
tuning
Mobile.
in. I apologize for the race start, was just making sure everybody was in the correct spot. And it looks like I think we're gonna have like 98, 99 people this round. So it should be pretty fucking good as long as we got a good drop. All right, so posting the link in the chat for everybody to come and check it out, and it should be up shortly. Let's see. Got about 10 seconds till we
We will
figure
be
out the first
taking
plane
off
line
soon.
of the first
Be
round
prepared.
tonight. It's nice to have a full lobby again. Definitely missed it. Everybody's probably bored fucking trying to figure out what to do in this quarantine bullshit. First line of tonight, we're going to go from Mill to Power almost all the way to Hospital. So definitely should have some pretty good drops on this one. Let's see if we can get a bunch of teams here in Pachinki to get this shit rolling for our first round tonight. So we're going to have first couple teams jumping out already. As you can see, there are a couple down there at Novo. So we're going to go ahead and check in with these guys real quick. It's going to be the Happy Campers. And let's see who is on Team 11. And that is going to be PKS. So stream should be coming up on, I believe, YouTube and Twitch now. There is going to be a delay, so there cannot be any stream sniping. So anybody trying to do that at the moment, I'll be a little bit nicer tonight than normal. So I'm not going to go ahead and say it on stream yet. THC going to be controlling the western side of Nova, whereas PKS is going to have basically like the southeast portion. They're going to go ahead and do a 2-2 split. Two of them are going to be in the actual buildings, whereas two of them are going to be at the crates. As you can see, a couple shots already landed onto Chronic. And I believe Alpachi already getting a knock onto one of the players of Serenity. And going to go ahead and get a finish as well. And we have tons of teams, actually more than I have ever seen before, right on the left-hand side of the main island. I have actually never seen that many people on that road heading up to crates. That is absolutely ridiculous. Tasty going to get a knock onto Light, and Chronic is going to get a knock onto Lucky. Let's see if Kino can get over there for the revive. Chronic going to be crazy low on health. Let's go ahead and get a first-person view on this. Fortunately, Chronic is not even going to have a helmet. Thank you for the follow, Bassman. And Lucky getting revived now. And I believe Shiloh getting a knock onto... Thank you for the bit, sass my ass. Sorry, it's a little small on my screen. I guess I could just stare at my chat. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So, Blind gonna go ahead and get revived right there by Chronic. See Tasty placing some shots downrange over there at the Light. Light gonna be 1 HP. And Tasty gonna go ahead and knock him out of this one. What's up, I'm a B? I'm going to go ahead and switch out of this one real quick. We have a whole bunch of action going down on this side of the island. I can see a whole bunch of knocks going through the kill feed. So right now we're going to be checking in with, I believe this is Team Unlucky. And Tasty is going to get eliminated over at Novo. If they don't go after this team quick enough, I think I'm going to go back there real quick, see if I can catch the tail end of that battle over there. And right now they're just playing a little safe, using that third-person peek to come over the side of that hill. We're going to be pushing forward with two teammates, and for some reason they backed off a little bit. Not really too sure why. And I believe the Happy Campers have been eliminated down at Novo. But don't quote me on that. Sometimes I do got some bad math. That's most of the time it'll catch me in a bad pushes because I miscount because I'm not really paying attention. So how is everybody enjoying their quarantine so far? So you see the whole squad pushing up on Mega Mega. He goes ahead for the pre-fire. Fires just a little bit too early. Gonna get a knock. And 3v1 in that situation is a little tough. But definitely a nice attempt on his part. Just fired just a little bit too early. Thank you for the follow, Maelo. So, I don't know if all of you have seen what I've been posting lately, so as much help as you guys can put out there, definitely would love to hit 1,000 followers as quickly as possible. Definitely trying hard to hit that PUBG Mobile VIP status. Team 16 throwing a quite, I'd say, had the distance on that bitch, but Diverse went ahead and hid through that smoke, so I couldn't really tell in what direction he was at. Let's go ahead and switch out of this one, and let's go down to Primorsk real quick. One of the DN1 teams currently down 2 members. Oh, what's up, Huntress? I haven't seen you in a while. So they're going to go ahead and back off to live another day. Let's see if we can get over here and check in with these two teams once again. It finally looks that they are ready to engage each other. If you're going to jump in that US and go ahead and push down, let's go ahead and get a first-person view onto Angel. If you're going to be pushing around. And does he land the final shots? That is the major question right there. Angel trying to jump out the window. Unfortunately gets stuck trying to come through. And ultimately, that's probably what led to their demise right there. Because if they would have got out that window in time, definitely had the drop on them. So 4FA gonna go ahead and get 3 to 4 right there. And I'm not really sure which battle to choose at the moment. We're having 3 go on. 2 of the members from DN1 currently fist punching each other inside the 2-story. And let's go ahead and check in with Team 12, eliminating Wet from Shred It right there. And laid off. Hopefully they pass that bill where everybody can start getting paid. Either that or that $1,000 that's supposed to be coming to everybody. We'll switch over here to Chronic. Webb going for the thirst right now. And actually, sorry, the 4th from DN1 gonna go ahead and get that one. I believe Webb was trying to steal it out. So where Blind is over there, he has the drop on 2 of the members Shredded at the moment. Gonna get a knock onto Nami. And you can also see Unknown tossing a nade through the building. Gonna cause a little bit of damage right there to Blind. And yes, there's a delay, Bassman. I won't ever stream with it. I know the struggles of trying to get ahead of people. So Blind going to go ahead and get another kill. I believe that was unknown. Got a little distracted right there. And Webb going to be pushing forward, maybe to revive his 2 down teammates. So let's go ahead and see what everybody else is up to real quick. TKO going to be in the blue zone right now, taking a little bit of damage up there at Zakari. So from my experience just playing some arcades, it actually doesn't have some bad loot up there. I'm not sure what it's actually like in an actual classic or like a scrim match, but if it was closer to most of the plane lines, I'd honestly think about going there, especially with some of the buildings that it has. It's got some pretty big buildings. Uh, there's only a few buildings I actually hate in this game, and I pretty much express it every time people are inside of a fight and shit like that. Like, you guys know the one I'm talking about, the stupid fucking building that never happens. We're not gonna be checking in with Jiggy, and gonna get 1 kill. And 2 are going to rush in at the same time. And I believe that is going to be it for Meeseeks right there. So next zone's going to be moving in. This should... I'm going to guess this one's going to go kind of like Farm Milta area, and that's where Final Zone is going to end up finishing. Let's see where everybody else is at. So we're going to have a couple teams kind of by the farm area right now. You can see Bullet coming across for Team 8 on the bridge right now. And it doesn't look like Webb has met up with that last member for Team 11 in Milta either. So it does look like he was finally able to get him. And hopefully once these teams all start pushing into the zone, we can get a little bit of action going on stream for you guys. Checking in with Dauntless right now, placing some shots down range at his own team. So how many of you saw the new iPad announcement today? That Magic Keyboard bullshit is nasty. I'm actually, once I saw it, I was like, I gotta buy that shit. So, definitely might be thinking about spending $1,300 on all that crap when it comes out. Let's go ahead and check in Team 12 real quick. Queen Bee is gonna be knocked, as well as Pokes. The 4th gonna be pushing forward, and Skadoodle is gonna go ahead and get the knock. And Hilo going to be pushing forward now was going to play some shots right there onto AXL right as they went for the revive. I think they canceled it just in time as he came up over that hill. So very nice job to him. That is definitely one thing I absolutely struggle with playing this game. I don't know why, but with the like auto heals for the bandages and me hitting cancel, it doesn't register quick enough for me to go after enemies. I usually hold off to like the last second, and I just can't seem to time it right. Most of the time, I'm going for my revives. So let's go over here and check in with Team 10. We had a bunch of these teams all grouped together right here. And I believe they are going to be taking some shots onto Prism as they make their rotation by. So this is going to be SWAT. And I believe Prism kept going. So they're going to keep going towards the farm area from what I can tell. Let's go over here, check in with Team 22 now. They are exchanging shots with Team 24 over there. For a second, I thought the game was going to freeze, and you guys were going to catch my first little pissed off moment of tonight. I'm really hoping they fix a lot of these glitches soon. Like, some of them are getting ridiculous. So Team 22 currently going to have 1 knock. So the theory I've been testing out lately is one that was in Uneven's video. So with how far these two teams are apart, if they were to get a knock and they go ahead for the push, that revive's going to go off no matter how fast they get there with how far they are away. So unless you're going to go ahead and get a knock and a thirst right away, shots between these two locations are pretty much pointless. It's just using up supplies that you shouldn't be using this early. You should be saving them for the end game. So that's the biggest thing I have been trying lately is just not shooting at things I would normally shoot at, just to fuck, how do you explain it? I guess just for boredom is the main reason I do a lot of it. So right now, I'm going to be checking in with Team 23. And they are going to have Team 16 on one side, Team 20 on the other. So as soon as they come up over the top of this hill, they are going to run right into Joke. So nades coming up. Coming a little close to V-Nuck right there. And 2 more come out. That one's going to cause a little bit of damage right there to Alpachi. But at least Safroa was able to get Restore of Health. So that nade, if it would have landed just a little bit closer, definitely would have got the knock on them. So JCR now moving up to the rear of Team 23. Definitely trying to play some shots onto these guys. And let's go ahead and get a first person on Queen Bee right there. Trying to play some shots onto Daddy behind that tree right there. And trying to play some shots onto Lotus as well. Let's go ahead and actually check in with another battle at the moment. Let's check in with Prism over here. And they are most likely exchanging some shots with Team 10 just down the hill in the other compound. And gonna try to go ahead and get that vehicle down. So if they were to get a knock, they'd have a lot harder time to push. So it's definitely a good strategy to have on that one. Let's go back over here, check in with SWAT real quick. They're going to be taking on Team 22 at the moment. And I believe the last battle we were at, Queen Bee ended up getting knocked by Daddy. And Exec is going to go ahead and get the thirst onto that one as well. SWAT's going to go ahead and jump in a vehicle and make the rotation. Let's see what they do in this situation. They're going to go for a push, or they're going to go for... I'd honestly stay where they were at. They have a pretty good position and zone where they are. So Zach's currently going to be knocked. Polito is already going to be eliminated. So right now... hopefully Lotus is going for the revive onto their teammate. Exec going to be a little far away. Maybe they can smoke their way up. JCR, from what I can tell, is going to have him pinned down. So he's going to be hiding behind the tree, but unfortunately it's going to be behind a dip, which is going to give JCR just a little bit of an advantage right there. And you can see the bullets just barely going by. And I don't think there's any way Lotus is going to get the revive. That's going to be a bleed out. So let's check in with the rest of Team 20 here. For a second, I thought they were going to go for a very wide flank. But now it looks like they're headed more towards the shelter area, leaving the rest of their team behind. And let's check back in with Team 23 again. So Skadoodle gonna be knocked for JCR over there. which is going to leave... Was Axel still standing? So it's going to be a 1v2, from what I can tell. So Lotus is now going to be pushing up, going to be right outside of the green building that Axel currently is inside of. Trying to place some shots through the window, going to land a couple, and going to get a knock. And with that position, should go for the... Ooh, that was very close. So Ezio up there on the hill, pre-fired knowing that they were coming around. So... Definitely some nice shots. Was unable to get the knock, but that is going to bring it down to a 1v1 over there. I actually want to see the end of this one. Is anyone else having a very hard time not touching their face? Because I can't seem to not do it. I don't know why. And that is going to go to JCR. Very nice shots by Axel right there to go ahead and eliminate team, I want to say it was team 20. Or not, I think it was team 22, my bad. So teams right now going to be a little spread out. Let's go over here, check in with team 19 real quick. And I want to say this is going to be team knockout. I'm not sure if these guys have been on my scrims or not before. I don't think I've seen that clan tag yet. The SK girls team gonna be just to the northwest. I believe they might be towards that Dick House compound. If not, actually, they're gonna be right here behind the tree, and that's gonna be Twix and Kayla. And I see some shots up here on Team 9 and Team 13. And Binary has now come over to help out his teammates, play some shots downrange at Team 9. And with how far they're spread out, let's see what Jers is doing. So trying to third-person peek to see where they're at, and I can't even see anything through that window. How's it going, John? And this zone going to go ahead and shift back down to farm. So definitely kind of right in the middle where I said this one was going to end up at. No, John, this is all North America. I think my ping would be absolutely crazy on Asia server. But honestly, I've never tried. And I did see some shots coming out from SK. I'm not sure which team. It's got to be Team 3 right there, right on the edge that they're driving right towards. And they were able to get by without any shots coming out from anywhere. But right now they are running right into Prism. And Pimp and Patty going to go ahead and take Legend out. And who got the L building up here? It's going to be Team 25. So they're going to have the prime real estate right in the center of this bitch. And there are literally shots in every direction right now. TKO trying to place some shots onto SK as they rotate. They're going to have a whole bunch of teams back behind them. What's up, Sam? How you doing, dude? And for anybody that does have Amazon Prime, if you have not linked it to your Twitch account yet, you can get a free 30-day sub to any channel. It would be definitely greatly appreciated if you go ahead and did that for mine. Definitely helps out with a little bit of money in my pocket. Makes the stream just a little bit better for you guys on your end. Definitely everything I get back, or definitely everything I earn goes back into the stream to make it bigger and better every single time. I try to have pretty much the best quality stuff and make it as smooth as possible for everybody to watch. I found out my bitrate was just a little bit too high for some viewers, so I went ahead and lowered it. Unfortunately, it did cost a little bit in graphics quality, but at least it can bring in some more viewers. That way everybody can enjoy it. And thank you for the follow, Carla. I'm saying, gonna throw out a smoke, give themselves some cover right on the edge. They're gonna have Team 9 still behind them. And right now, everybody is just placing shots in literally every direction right now. So this is the point where if I have the ammo, I am no longer conserving it. I'm gonna place shots through smoke, hopefully land something, get some knocks. And basically this is the point at which it's better just to keep firing. I mean, no shots or no shots, but if you're going to place one, for all you know, you get like the last shot on somebody third partying them through that smoke, and you may just get lucky. I'm trying to think of the saying in my head, and I think it's something along the lines of you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. So, I mean, if you got the ammo to spare, why the fuck not at this point? I mean, we're down to our last 9 teams, and this one's going to shift to pretty much open field and part of the mountain. So this one should be pretty good. Hopefully everybody has some vehicles for some cover and a whole bunch of smokes. So let's rotate down here to the farm area real quick. Serenity is going to be taking on SWAT. You can see Hippie is going to be throwing a very long nade right there. Hopefully Blondie's got some health over there in that building. And she does, so she should be pretty good for a minute. Where is their third dude at? And SWAT gonna go ahead and get a knock on the Hippie. Go for the thirst pretty much instantly. And there's the other teammate for Team 8. Dauntless gonna be pushing down the hill now, going straight towards Prism. And they're gonna stop at the rock, use it for some cover, and throw down some smokes. They're going to be pretty much dead center in this zone where they sit right now. And I believe those shots are either coming from Prism or Team 13 up on the hill, whoever's rocking that DP. Goliath, I believe, just got a knock with the M24. And Team 13 is going to have to take damage rotating into this one right into Prism. Binary's going to get knocked by Scuba with, what was that, the fucking SLR? And Playzone's going to go ahead and claim one of them. And that is going to be it. I believe Scuba again ended up getting one. And Playzone's going to claim the other two. Clutch going to go ahead and get a knock on a Galaxy with the AK. And Team Knockout is now pushing down. Going to run right into that tree. And Swoop going to get a knock on to Goliath as well as Sendy. So this one is just going to be up to Scuba. So we are now down 3 more teams, and you are looking at your final 6 teams of the first round. Platypus going to be knocked over there for Dauntless, and Bullet going to be knocked for Serenity, and they are right on the edge of this one. Fortunately for them, they have the motorcycle in there. I'm not sure if it's a very good idea to use it, especially with how small this zone is. All these guys are going to be packed in everywhere. Benny going to rotate by, take quite a bit of damage. And that's going to be a vehicle explosion by Future. And now here comes the rest of Team 25. They're going to go ahead and crash the vehicles on both sides of the tree, give them multiple angles of coverage. Hopefully they got some smokes to go with that. And Bullet going to get a knock onto Vane as well as Colleen. And let's go ahead and get a first-person view over here with Knockout. That would have been a very nice nade if it wasn't right into the tree. Alpachi going to go ahead and get a knock onto Hunter with the nade. I honestly thought he got taken down by Safroa over there with the DP. He definitely took a bunch of fucking shots from that thing. So Vina gonna eliminate Scuba. That's gonna take Prism out of our first round. And Scuba gonna get knocked by, I want to say it was Clutch. But it went a little bit too quick in the kill feed. Nobody currently in zone at the moment. It's going to be right here, almost centered on that tree with the buggy. And let's get a first-person view onto Clutch right now. And watch this 3v1 go down. And landing a couple onto Vina. Thank you for the follow, Jake. And Safroa gonna go ahead and get the elimination onto Clutch right there. And Team 22 gonna take a couple shots at him. Gonna get 2 knocks right there. Colleen and I want to say Bleach. Gonna make this rotation in a vehicle. Vane's back up too. So they're gonna have at least 3 people still standing. Out come the smokes from Bleach to give them some cover. And Colleen gonna get knocked by Rob. So right now you're looking at Team 25 and Team 22. These are going to be our final 2 teams of tonight. Can Colleen get in and can Bleach get the revive to make this an even match? Ooh, Vane. Exclusive THC went out very early at Novo, I believe. So Colleen is now back up. It's going to be even strength. Let's go ahead and check in with Bleach at the moment. And Rob going to get a knock on the Vane. And I believe they are going to take our first round. So Rob going to go out with 5. Luigi going to go out with 2. And Future is going to get 2 as well. And let's see. Team 2, Bleach, Colleen, Vane, and Benny going to go out in second. Joke going to go out in third. TKO in fourth. Prism in fifth. Serenity in sixth. And SWAT in seventh. So I'm going to go ahead and take some endgame pictures real quick. And I'm going to go ahead and get the next room set up. And we will be back momentarily.
Welcome to PUBG Mobile. We will be taking off soon. Be prepared.
All right, guys, welcome back for round number 2. And let's see. Plane line's going to go from, well, shit, I can't even pronounce half these names. Thank you for the subs. Who's that? Ignatius, Amabi. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for following, Kimmy. So we're going to have our first couple teams jumping out already. And I believe 2 teams are on top of each other. It's going to be Team 9, Team 2. This is going to be Prism. And can't really see the names all between each other. I should definitely be able to figure it out in just a second. Exclusive, you got to be killing it on the leaderboard now. And Amabi gave you all her points too? There's no telling how many weeks it took her to get all those. Where is Team 9 at? So we're going to have BL just across the street. How are you only ranked number 3? That is ridiculous. Am I still ranked number 1 on my other account? I think Avery might be number 2. So this zone gonna head kind of middle, kind of near Junkyard. A little bit above Las Leones. And trying to figure out where those shots are coming from. Goliath has now come up on the other side of where Hugs is chilling at inside the 2-story. And gonna go ahead and get a knock on to Hugs and go for the thirst. So now it is going to be down to Alex and Flo. And we got a flare up just off in the distance too. Let's go over here with Team 18 real quick. And they're going to have Team 10 fairly close to them right now. Let's go over here, check in with Niga Mega. And Team 10 going to be right around the corner from where he's at right now. We going to come around. And Niga Mega going for the drop shot. Going to play some shots through the window on Weed. And gets dropped by the Chinese symbol man. He almost had that guy as well. I don't know what you're talking about. So we've actually got quite a few teams really fucking north. I have never seen this many teams up that way. I usually only see maybe one going Campo Militar, but never anything with this many teams. So SK is going to be up here, and they are going to be right next to BTE. So honestly, lately I've been kind of thinking, like, this microphone is good at all. It's got the blue voice, whatever bullshit built into it. But I kind of want one of those, what is it, the Yeti casters. Like it's a combo with like a boom mic and everything hooked into it. And I want to say that might be the last thing I honestly need for my stream. I literally think I have everything else. But the other thing I might venture into soon, especially if I do end up getting that new iPad that's coming out, I'll probably get another HD60S, and then I'll go like dual screen. I'll get like an overlay set up for like dual screens. That way we can catch the battle from both sides, make it a little bit more interesting. Let's just go ahead and check out Team 19 at the moment. Exchange some shots with Team 4 directly behind them. And that is going to be THC. They're also going to have Shred It coming in now, too. And let's see what happens right here. Shred It going to jump out. I believe Lucky is currently knocked, as well as Kino. And they are going to just take them out with shotties. That is very unfortunate. And let's check in with DN1 over here real quick. And let's see who they're going up against. So they're going to be taking on Serenity. And basically went to take on one of the members. And when they strafed around the back, got shot in the back. Wookie is trying to relay information. Moist Queef going to get knocked. So it is just up to Cup Frosty. Gonna be probably about 4 HP coming around, and that is gonna be it. Ghost Rider gonna get the double kill right there at the end to get his team, I think it's like 3 or 4 kills. So unfortunately it did end up losing 3 members from their team, but at least they made up for it in points. Check in with Team 18 over here real quick. And I believe, yeah, so this was the battle where Mega Mega was taking them on by himself. Diverse going to get a knock onto Legend. Going to be using the back of that dump truck for some cover. Going to take on Fear. And Fear is going to take him out with the Uzi. The Uzi is definitely OP at close range. I don't know how many of you have started using it since the red dot came out. But I'm not sure if you're watching Carnage, but you basically bought yourself a one-way ticket to never play any of these scrims again, but hope it was definitely worth it. And whoever's given this man the codes, you're definitely next once I figure out who it is. Definitely have a strong idea. I don't want to punish everybody, but sometimes it's easier just to do the blanket approach. So I'll have to figure that out after game 3. Let's check in with Team 3 over here real quick. And they are going to be taking on Shredded at the moment. A pointy mod sword. Is my account still first place? I'm not even sure how many points my other account would have, and I'm not sure how many Avery have either. I haven't even looked at the leaderboard in quite a while. Sorry guys, I'm answering some DMs. So what's happening is there's some little fuck that is screwing it up for everybody leaking codes, and people are joining random teams, basically fucking it up for everybody. So I have a really strong suspicion of who it is, and I'll take care of it after this game. I'm just gonna take the roles away and just be done with it. But right now I'm gonna be checking in with SO, and member's currently gonna be down for UF. Trasher over there trying to play some shots on exec. I honestly thought you had the second guy, Nika Mega. And Polito gonna get knocked. And Trasher gonna get a knock onto exec now as well. And this is gonna leave it to... Is it just Thrasher up? It actually might be. So it's just going to be down to him. So you can see over there, Wish going for the revive on to Polito. Lotus is definitely looking in this man's direction. So now we're looking at a 3v1 situation right here. I'm not even sure how that one was even possible. I thought he was behind the wall, unless his head was high enough over that broken wall to take a shot. That's the only thing I can possibly think of. If that's the case, that was a badass shot. Let's go ahead and check in with DN1. And PKS is going to be pushing down. The fourth going to get a knock onto Chronic. And now Light's going to be pushing forward. Going to get a knock onto Hoax. And onto the fourth as well. And what's their name? Just Boo going to get the knock. That is going to eliminate that team from our second round. And definitely should have no problems getting both those revives off on their teammates. And it does look like this one's going to shift once again down a little bit more to Los Leones. Can't see under the purples. And honestly, I don't play this map much anymore. I did when it first came out, but not a lot since then. I think the first time I have in a while was for ESL. So Joke gonna have quite a few locations right there on the top of the mountain. So they're gonna have pretty much center zone right now. So definitely not a bad place to camp out. Click on him. Wonder why sometimes it feels like it just doesn't respond when I hit the screen. I'm really wondering if my touch sensor is messed up. So, how many of you guys saw the announcement for the PS5 today? I was a little let down, even though I'm way more like Xbox than PlayStation. I do own both the old consoles. But I'm really surprised PlayStation didn't like amp up a system like Xbox did, unless they're saving it for like the PS5 Pro. Because I think Xbox is going to release the badass one from the beginning, and then release like a cheaper one later, where I think PlayStation does the opposite. So it'd be really cool to see like the PS5 Pro specs compared to the Xbox Series X to see if it's a little bit more capable. But I definitely want to get my hands on that thing when it first comes out. Let's go down here, check in with Unlucky Dark. Currently getting my knock. Bleach going to be taking some shots as he rotates forward. And barely makes it over there. You can see he's got just a couple HP. So Sandy placing some shots through the open doors. Thank you for the bits, exclusive. But yes, if you can somehow catch up to first place, I will grant you that role. Let's go ahead and check in with Future here. They are going to be taking on... I believe that's Joke. V-Not going to take down Future. Going to hide behind the vehicle for some cover. Platypus going to be revived by Terror. And Platypus is going to go for the flank. So right now they are looking right in Terror's direction. I don't even think they are going to be looking for the flank on this one. They're going to be playing this aggressive. And basically what comes out of aggression is sometimes you just don't think clearly. So they should be playing just a little bit more spaced out like that. One person hangs back with 3 push. And let's see where Dauntless is headed to. So they are not going for the flank. I unfortunately paid the $30 for the console PUBG. And I want to say it's the worst $30 I have ever spent. They may have fixed it, I guess, sometime soon, but I don't plan on going back. I think the console version is garbage. So let's take a look at Prism real quick. And from what I can tell, they're placing some shots onto THC. And I want to say Team 20 ends up finishing Dauntless off right there. Let's go ahead and check in with THC now. So we're going to go ahead and check in with Z. And that's pretty much the kind of stuff I look for when people are taking shots. That's what I try to explain from week to week. Basically, what just saved his life right there is peek, shoot, peek, shoot, peek, shoot. You're going to go back behind cover. If you would have stayed up for probably just a second more, you would have taken another one to the face and would have gotten knocked. So basically, if that's the best explanation right there, if you guys were able to see what he was just doing right there of what I preach from week to week, never, ever peek for way too long. So one shot and then hide, and then you can pretty much like jiggle peek something and do the same thing too. I'm not even sure what my badges are. I uploaded them so long ago, I can't even remember half the things I put in here. But BS Top Gunner definitely hooked me up, made me some all new widget stuff, and his 3D graphic stuff are amazing. I gotta hit him back up. I've got some stuff in the works. I'm trying to change a couple things on the stream that been bothering me for a little bit. So just want to update a couple things. It's most likely going to be some overlays and probably a transition. Big shout out to Mr. Flip for hooking me up with that, man. I definitely vouch for him. And if you ever watch Flip stream, BS Top Gunner does put out some badass 3D shit. So if you're on my Discord, he is one of the only 2 people on my server that has the graphics creator role. Him and Prem. Both these dudes definitely made all my graphics 100% custom. And definitely love the outcome of all of it. So this one is going to shift. Team 20 pretty much has dead center once again. Let's check in with Prism again. They're going to be placing some shots on the vehicles rotating by. And let's go ahead and check in with Team 19 real quick. Let's check in with Drizzle. Where the rest of his teammates at? And I don't see them close to him. So he's going to have a team on both sides of him. He's going to be sandwiched to the point where he can't even move inside of here. And let's check in with JCR real quick. And gonna be placing some shots onto Lotus. Gonna go ahead and get the knock. And actually Speedy got that one. So do they just let him bleed out, or do they just try to go for it? And it looks like they're gonna go. Let the man bleed out a little bit. And let's check in with Team 20 now. Let's get back here. So that's going to be Joke. They're going to be placing some shots on teams rotating as well. And Speedy's going to go ahead and get the confirm onto Lotus. Jeez, I didn't realize my old account ever had that. What I don't understand is, how did it not transfer my points? Because that was when I was doing the stuff under the Unknown Soldier stuff. And all I did was change my name, and for some reason it didn't transfer anything I ever did. So that account is not even real anymore. So worst comes to worst, I can always reset the points, make it a little bit more fair. That way I can start from people that are actually still coming to the stream. Hey, Nacius, I know you're there just creeping in the shadows, not talking to me tonight. Come entertain me in exclusive. Let's shift over here to Bleach. Bleach is going to get knocked. So Bleach going to get revived right there by Angel. You can hear some shots directly behind me. This is going to be Team 10 and Team 20. Apache going to get a knock onto Snowy. Where is SK at? So they are going to be lodged in between Team 24 and Team 20. Let's see. So Snowy's going to get back up. Team 5. Yes, BT is still up. They're going to be just on the edge of zone right now. Going to be making their rotation in. Yeah, but that forces you to keep watching my streams since you want to be number one. Let's check over here with Team 24 at the moment. Going to be placing some shots towards Prism. And Goliath went for the thirst, I believe, and ended up taking some shots right there from Pedro. Prism gonna push forward. Dez most likely gonna bleed out right there to the zone. Snowy gonna get a knock onto Pedro. Let's go ahead and switch to SK real quick. And Team 25 is gonna be placing some shots in this direction. And Snowy gonna get the final onto Zol. Unlucky Dark gonna get the knock onto Twix and the Thirst. And let's go down here to Team 20. Goliath was pushing in this direction. And you've also got BTE just off in the distance. And that grenade might have connected. Or was that a smoke? Sometimes I think nades are going to land that don't really land. So I'm hearing some shots from Team 10 up on the hill. I'm just messing with you. I like talking shit. Switch over here super quick. Oh, I thought he was going to get that vehicle to explode before it got to him. And can Expert get the last couple? Let's check in with him real quick. Let's check in with Team 10 real quick on the top of this one. So we're going to have Team 25 just on the other ridge right in front of them. I was going to say, I don't see any drop frames on Streamlabs, but it could just be... Nah, my ping's not bad either. Checking with BT real quick. Trying to get the finish onto Apache over there. Hoke's going to get taken out by the play zone. And Legend is going to be taken out by Joke. So we're down to our four final teams now. So it's going to be Team 25, Team Unlucky up there on the hill. Team 10, which is 4FA. I can't remember what we changed their name to. I'll pick on everybody. It's nothing against anybody. I just think it's fun and interesting. Let's check in with Liddy real quick. Placing some shots uphill right there onto Weed. Gonna get the knock. And goes for the Thirst. Unlucky Dark gonna get the knock onto Evo. Goes for the Thirst pretty quickly too. Joke now going to be pushing forward. They are right on the edge of zone. Really hope they get some kind of hill right now. You can see VNuck is getting a bunch of shots landed on him. And out comes a nade in the direction of Blunt Trauma Esports. Bleach gonna have quite a different angle than the other two teammates. So that's the kind of stuff I like to see. It gives them a little bit of an advantage. And basically, where Unlucky Dark and Angel are sitting, they would be shooting right into the vehicles, whereas Bleach has some shots from the side, give them two different ones and maybe some knocks through the smoke. You just never know. Let's check up in with Fear right here. And BTE is going to have the next zone. Safroa going to get a knock onto Angel and goes for the thirst. Bleach is now going to be pushing forward. This zone going to force him right where Joke is above that crest. And going to get knocked by Apache with, what is that? The Groza? Liddy going to get the knock onto Safroa. Play zone going to take down Unlucky Dark, and Prodigy is going to go ahead and claim the knock for them. And now it is just going to be down to Legend. And it is going to be a 2v1. Legend going to get a knock onto Prodigy. It is down to Liddy. And it's too dark to see. And BTE is the winner of our second round. Very nice job to those guys. And I'm going to go ahead and take some endgame pictures real quick. Go ahead and get the next lobby set up. And about to try out my new scorekeeper. See how fast he can get this shit done. That way I can play a couple games with you guys when this is all said and done tonight, once I open up registration for next week. Thank you for the bits. Nigameg, I don't have that put in there. I'm running a 2-minute delay. Why does this thing always want to update whenever I'm doing something? Just bear with me real quick, guys. I want to see how fast we can get scores done tonight. Thank you for the bits, exclusive. I wonder if there's a way I can give points to people since I guess I made it up. Or would that be too easy?
Yeah. Hand hit records on my demo. Did y'all boys not get the memo? I do not stay at the Intercontinental, and anything I got is not a rental. I own that motherfucker, figured out this shit is simple. My stock been going up like a crescendo. A bunch of handshakes from the fakes, but nigga, I do not wanna be friends though. I tell y'all motherfuckers, man, this shit is not a love song. This a fucking stripper on a mink rug song. This a fucking boys forever hold a grudge song. Pop some fucking champagne in a tub song. Nigga, just because song. What's the move? Can I tell the truth? If I was doing this for you, then I have nothing left to prove. Nah, this for me though. I'm just trying to stay alive and take care of my people. And they don't have no award for that. Trophies. Trophies. And they don't have no award for that. Shit don't come with trophies. Ain't no envelopes to open. I just do it cause I'm supposed to. Bitch, I go to dreams with a suitcase. I got my whole country on a new way. She like, I heard all your niggas stay where you stay. House so big I haven't seen them boys in 2 days. Bitch, I use a walkie-talkie just to get a beverage. I saw my parents split up right after the wedding. They told my ass to stay committed, fuck the credit. Bitch, check the numbers, I'm the one who really get it. I told y'all motherfuckers, man, this shit is not a love song. This a doing me and only God can judge song. I do not know what the fuck you thought it was song. Pop some fucking champagne in a tub song. Nigga, just because song. What's the move? Can I tell the truth? If I was doing this for you, then I have nothing left to prove. Nah, this for me though. I'm just trying to stay alive and take care of my people. And they don't have no award for that. Trophies. Trophies. And they don't have no award for that. Shit don't come with trophies. Ain't no envelopes to open. I just do it cause I'm supposed to, nigga.
"327 years ago, I made a deal with the militia to serve and defend this great country. Now, a new fight begins.
1,600 people are dead today.
The Spree have claimed responsibility.
We are the Spree.
Spree.
Every attack is worse than the last.
A blessing on this place, this witch's place.
Freeform's Motherland, Fort Salem. Series premiere tonight at 9/8 Central. Check your local listings.
If you like pina coladas.
Spilled your pina colada? Bounty picks up spills quicker and is 2 times more absorbent than the leading ordinary brand.
If you like pina
Bounty, the quicker picker.
Allergies holding you back? Try Allegra D for fast, non-drowsy relief. Its powerful antihistamine and nasal decongestant start working in just 1 hour, so you can say yes to breathing freely. Save $4 at Allegra.com. Available at the pharmacy counter.
This year, the first day of spring is Plant a Seed Day. All of us here at Big Green want you to plant a seed to help kids reconnect with nature and healthy eating. Join us by making a pledge to plant a seed at plantaseedday.org and see how big change starts with one tiny seed.
I ordered a Frappuccino. Where's my fucking Frappuccino? All right, let's do this.
All right, guys, welcome back for round number 3. We're going to be rocking out in a bikini this last round. And I'm hoping I got all the people that are trying to sneak in cooked out. Do apologize. I think I figured it out, so I can already tell they know what's coming. Let me go ahead and mute the music real quick. Alright, so plain line of our final round, gonna go from, well, holy shit, I can't speak Russian. Peshkava? I don't know. To who knows. So first couple teams jumping out, and I have a feeling you're gonna fucking laugh at me, so yeah, go ahead and get it over with. We'll check in with the fourth real quick. The fourth going to be dropping down. Team 7 going to be with them as well. So this is going to be Serenity and DN1. So the building that the fourth and Just Boo landed on, in my opinion, going to have the best loot in this location as long as there's something worth a shit here. So sometimes you land some places, sometimes it's going to have some good stuff. Next time you come here, all you're going to get's a pistol. So it's the way PUBG works. And you're right, Niga Mega. We're trying to make this like PUBG, where it's pay to play. Actually, no. Or is that Electronic Arts? I think it's EA Sports. Pretty much all their games. So we got a bunch of teams on the western side of this island. It's going to be Team 2, Team 25, and Team 11, all within throwing distance of each other. So that's a very bright helmet to be wearing on this level. I've actually been playing some Grand Theft Auto 5 again. If we end up being sent home from work sometime in the near future, you guys are going to be seeing me stream quite a bit. So not only is it going to be my PUBG gameplay with all of my friends and our stupid attitudes, but I'll probably be throwing some Xbox into the mix as well. So it's probably going to be the new Modern Warfare. I have yet to try the new Warzone mode yet, but all my friends tell me it is much better than the Black Ops 4 version. So going to be going back and forth between that and GTA 5 and PUBG Mobile. So go ahead and keep your eye out. I don't want to be out of work because I definitely still want to get paid. But if it ends up happening, it's all for the better. I understand why. But definitely got to make ends meet, so I'll be streaming. Chicken down with Team 19 right now. So they're going to be taking on Team 16 at the moment. This is going to be JCR. And I believe it is going to be down to Hunter and Drizzle. Hunter going to be chilling in there. Queen Bee going to be up behind the tree. And I was going to say Hunter should have had that no problem. But Queen Bee end up getting knocked right there. Skadoodle going to go in and pretty much save her, because that was definitely going to be a thirst. Drizzle going to get a knock onto Axel. Skadoodle going to be moving in for the revive on... No, take that back. Going to provide some cover on the other two teammates. Now has decided to move back to get the revive. If I was Drizzle, I would definitely have said fuck it and pushed. And the push together, and they are going to go ahead and eliminate the last member for TKO. Let's go down to Team 22 at the moment. We're going to have, from what I can tell, maybe one member from Team 8, and Team 21 is going to be taking on Team 22. I'll try to remember after this game, Ford. I got to do some scores real quick and open up registration for next week. And got to see if I got some room on my friends list. Last time I checked, it was full. But try to delete the inactives from my list as often as possible to add some new people to play with. So don't be afraid. Send me a friend request. Most likely, if I have the room, I'll add you. And once I see you go inactive for more than 7 days, I usually remove them off my friends list after that. So Team 21 gonna be on the rooftops right now, placing some shots down towards Dauntless. And there is that MP5K. That is the main reason I love this map. I miss the UMP9 so fucking much in this game. It is absolutely ridiculous. I don't know if anybody watching knows anybody from PUBG. Please get rid of the UMP45 and bring back the UMP9. I miss running my UMP9 VSS combo so much. Carry 500 rounds in that fucking backpack and still have like half room. So Terra gonna get revived. And Platypus going to be pushing forward on the SnowBack. Going to crash right into the little building just below your favorite man. So 2 players currently knocked for Dauntless. Harlem going to be up there right by the railing. Future and Terror are going to have to play some shots to be able to save their teammate. Harlem now pushing down. Going to get the finish on to... what was that? No, sorry. That's a knock on the Future. And they took out Platypus. So it's just going to be down to Terror. Terror is now pushing back. Most likely going to try to survive as long as possible in this final round to get his team some points. The 4th going to get a knock on the Weed. Let's see if we can get there quickly. And there's a whole bunch of teams over here. Prism getting a couple kills. I believe that was a squad wipe from what I can tell. Hilo gonna get shot in the ear by Fear. I definitely didn't hear or see any footsteps unless I'm absolutely blinded and deaf. And then Me6 up on the top of the hill, placing some shots down here onto Team 10. Let's see if we can get some knocks and some thirsts. Let's see Evo running across. Can they get those shots landed? And Negative going to get a knock onto Weed. And can they get the thirst while he crawls over? And that's going to be another knock, this time by Hatter. Big Chuck going to go ahead and get the thirst. All of them are using G36s. So, I could use another red build. Yeah, yes, flares are allowed. Definitely thought a vehicle rolled up behind them, and I was about to be like, oh shit. Well, let's go ahead and get a ride along with these guys. Let's see if they go ahead and crash in the little speed fucking, like, what is this, a Volkswagen? Definitely what it looks like a Volkswagen Golf. So they're going to go ahead and crash the broken wall right here, right in front of where Weed is chilling. So this is the kind of stuff I like to see. You're going to have 2 back placing some shots and some cover fire, and 2 going to be pushing forward. This is definitely what can cause a lot of damage on a team. So they're going to throw a nade right at negative. It does not do any damage. So this is the only thing I miss about casting first-person scrims. The third-person peek kind of limits people. They tend to play it a little bit more safe since they can see over objects, whereas first-person you gotta lean to be able to look, which a lot of the times will get your head blown off, but makes for good content. Check in with Queen Bee over here. Team 15 is going to be rotating by him. I believe that is going to be the other DN1 team that's in our scrims tonight. And let's go over here with Shred It. Nami currently going to be knocked. Prism has now pushed forward in their vehicles to the compound in front of them. And Nami should be able to get revived. Webb going to get knocked by Galaxy with the Uzi. And Goliath going to go ahead and get the Thirst, which is going to leave Classic on the inside. Classic going to get the knock onto Galaxy. He's going to be Uzi versus Uzi. And going to go ahead and get thirsted by Classic. So Sendy currently knocked. And Scuba is as well. This is going to be up to Goliath now. Oh, stop moving. And let's check in with Team 7 now. Dre trying to play some shots onto Harlem to get, is that a knock over there? No. So it's going to be down to your fave man and Harlem for Team 21. It's going to come around that corner. Not sure if Weed's looking in this direction or not. And definitely doesn't know Dre is on that side. If he had a better scope, that definitely would have been a knock. Let's check in with Speedy. And they are going to be battling with DN1 right now. Goliath going to get a knock on to Nami over there. So Winnie is currently knocked just behind the broken wall. And should have no problems with the revives. Got quite a bit of cover from some different angles. And legit Brit just waiting there for her to crawl in to get the revive going. So Team 16, let's go over here. They're currently down 2 members. Just going to be up to AXL and Skadoodle. Let's check in with THC over here real quick and see where these shots are going. Don't see anybody around them. Let's go ahead and switch. Well, I guess it wants me to look at the crate. Check in with Team 23, see what they're firing at real quick. It's going to be downrange at members for Team 21. They're going to go ahead and hop their car, make their rotation. And let's see if they go ahead and push these guys or not. And it definitely looks like that's what is going to be happening. So unfortunately, they hit that jump just a little bit too fast, which sent them flying into the air so they couldn't go ahead and hop out of that vehicle as fast as they wanted to. And I got some more points for you right there, if you're still watching. So Weed is now scoping down Me6 inside the compound. You're going to hear some shots come out from our right-hand side. And this is going to be SO, and Legend is going to get a knock onto Ezio, I believe. Nice molly to prevent them from coming from around the corner. And if that would have went through, I guarantee that would have been a knock. Very nice moves right there by Legend to avoid the bullets. And here on the other side, Ezio is now back up and almost full health. Fear's going to have to backtrack and go ahead and heal up. Weed is now going to be pushing forward. And here comes Me6 for the third party. Weed going to get a knock onto Ezio. Let's get a first-person view over here with Me6 and see how this one goes down. I don't know why, but I always forget to grab a drink right before I start streaming. Like, talking so much dries my throat the fuck out. Let's go back here, check in with Goliath. He is taking on Shredded by himself once again. So earlier did get a knock on Anami. Wasn't able to get the the finish, but still rocking out. THC gonna be just behind this, so they're gonna be sandwiched in, or sorry, Shredded's gonna be sandwiched right in here between Goliath and the Happy Campers. OITS 6000. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do points. Raffle. Let's go ahead and check in with THC real quick and see their view on Shredded. I don't see any open angles, but this right here, if you don't do it, try it out. I like it. Unfortunately, it's got me maxed out at 6,000. And Jupo gonna get knocked right there. So it's just gonna be down to Legit, Brit, and Winnie for their team. Classic push around, go for the thirst. And THC is now putting some shots in this direction. Not sure if they can get some on Classic or not. And DN1 is now also coming up right at the hill above where Shredded is currently occupying. You've got to be close by now. Like, real close. So for a second, I thought DN1 would have had perfect shots right here to Goliath's back. Still may be the case, but I did hear that door open, so he may be inside. Let's check in with Cuties real quick. Getting a kill onto... Fuck, who was that in the blue zone? I wasn't able to catch it in time. Kimmy gonna get a knock. Let's switch over to SK real quick. And they are going to be taking on SO. Kayla and Snowy definitely have a very good position on these guys. And the low soldier for Me6 is now moving in directly behind SK. I can barely even see him, and I know he's there. That white blends in very, very well. Let's go back up to SK again. So Shreddit is going to be hopping into their vehicles from what I can tell. Let's switch over here to DN1 real quick. They're going to be just below the Happy Campers. And Goliath going to get a knock onto one of the players from Shreddit. He's going to be taking some damage from the blue zone right now. And Nami is going to try for the flank. But can Nami hold out with the health revives? And let's see if he can get another. Tasty going to take down Legit Brit. And Lucky is going to get Winnie. And Goliath is going to get the knock onto Nami. So Lucky definitely knows those two teams are back there. They have no choice but to push towards him. With how far Goliath is away, unless he has a vehicle, the only thing I can see happening for him right now is going to be a heal off. Let's do 2 more for you, maybe 3. So we actually only have 1 team in zone right now. It's going to be the Happy Campers. So let's go over here to Team 17 real quick. They have Team 9 chasing them down as they make their rotation in. I can hear a bunch of shots coming from behind. So BL Icy gonna be knocked. Let's see where Big Chuck is. He is still in the bush, and they don't know he is right here. He's gonna have quite a few teams to go through to make his rotation in. Go up here with Ezio real quick. So fortunately for them, they are going to control the high ground. The teams beside them have no choice but to rotate by them. And here comes some shots from Alex right toward Ezio. He is able to backtrack just a little bit. He looks like he's going to pop a smoke. Jesus. I just got an achievement for 1,000 messages today. So thank you to Exclusive, I'm a B, and everyone else participating in my chat today. This is guaranteed the most active chat I have ever had streaming, as well as all the subs and all the bits. This is literally probably my best stream I've had. So shout out to all you guys for participating, supporting me. Definitely means a lot. And look at that, you're at rank number 1 now. So BL was the victor of the battle back here. You can see Team 3 is going to be rotating down to the left-hand side. That is going to be Cuties. And we are currently down to our final 5. THC going to be control. They're rotating up a little bit to Team 13, so I expect to see some action there in a second. Let's rotate over to Binary real quick. What's up, Amber? Thank you for tuning in on Facebook. Let's go over here and check in with Kimmy real quick. Thought the Happy Campers were a little bit closer to him. They're also going to have to worry about Cuties coming in from just behind them. And I want to say Twix ended up getting the last member for BL over there. And look at all these nades coming out from THC and ZF over here. Thank you for the sub, Twix. Oh, you're just as low as I am now, I'm a B. There's got to be a command that I can give out some kind of something. I mean, I control it, so it's got to do something. I might have it turned off for all I know. And here's the last one for tonight, I think. So Lucky gonna get a knock on to Cutie Booty. Jer's gonna get a knock on to Lucky and Kino. Tasty gonna push back towards his team. Let's check in with Yamasayan. What's up, Amber? What are you doing? I apologize if it's a little bit boring in that Facebook chat. I haven't been trying lately to grow it as much as I should. I've been focusing on Twitch more. Once I hit the 1,000, I'm going to focus on some more social media platforms. The lively chat is actually on Twitch right now. So let's go ahead and check in with Twitch. And Booty is going to move in, get the thirst onto Twix. And that is going to leave it up to Kayla, Snowy, and Kimmy. Flash currently knocked inside that building. Kimmy is going to be pushing forward. And pre-fire and was unable to connect. And going to get a knock onto Shy. Kimmy going to duck behind the broken wall. And going to get knocked. Snowy moves in, going to get a knock onto Cutie Booty. And Flash and... was that Booty going to eliminate the last couple players from SK. So we are down to our final 3 teams. This is going to be the Happy Campers, Cuties, and ZF. So right now, just number-wise, Cuties is going to have the advantage with all 4 members still standing. Look at that Santa Claus suit. Hey, I still use Facebook. But I also like laughing at the stupid stuff people post. I'll figure out some way to, Thank you, Amabi. Have a good night. Yeah, I play classics all the time. I just don't play first person anymore. I only play third person. Yeah, most of the time I just try to stay in the shadows because 99% of the time I am solo squatting. I mainly do it because I feel like it makes me a much better player and gives me some time to think out some situations. It's definitely a lot different doing a 4v1. So that molly is going to land directly on Flash, and then that is going to be a knock. It is just going to be down to Shy. Shy is 1 HP and going to get the heal off. Tasty going to take down Flash. And can Booty get over to Shy just in time? And Shy gets a couple onto Zeke. And gonna get a knock onto Tasty. And it is now a 1v1. And that is it. I can't tell who won that one. That one was way too close. And Cuties ended up pulling off the upset. Very nice job to the Happy Campers and Cuties in that final battle. I honestly had no idea between the two who was going to get that one. They both had the same amount of health, firing at the same time, and then black screen. It was basically a guess on my part. I had to wait for the final just to pop up to confirm. But definitely a very nice ending to our third round of tonight. And I want to congratulate all teams participating tonight and basically making this one of the probably the best stream I've had so far. All the participation in the chat, all the donations, all the subs. Definitely appreciate all you guys. Whatever social media you got or social media platform you're currently watching on right now, and if it's not Twitch, please head over to my Twitch channel. All you have to do is search SnowBack Gaming. That's what the name is on every pretty much social media platform out there. Go ahead and give me a follow. Faster I get to 1,000 followers, the faster I could try to get the other platforms up too. But the main reason I'm trying for 1,000 on Twitch, that PUBG Mobile VIP is what I am currently aiming for. So please help me out if humanly possible. Tell your friends, tell them to join, give me that follow, and I'll try to spread it around, get some advertisement out there, shit like that. But as always, guys, thanks for tuning in. Watch out for the pings later, and hope to see you guys in some classic matches. Yeah, it was definitely always a good time, Amber. I don't remember honestly the last time I played first person. It still takes like 5-6 minutes to get a match.